Hey y'all, this is Jeff with Atlantic Arcade Sales and Service Repair. And I'm standing here, I've been since 1978, 79, Bally 8 Ball. This was actually the very first of the Bally's that incorporated a memory. So it would know, so in this one you're actually playing 8 ball against your partner. One has low, one has high. And so as you're going through and getting them, it actually keeps up with the scores and stuff. I'll try to demonstrate that here in a little bit, but this was the very first one. And this is probably easily the best 8 ball that I've come across. It looks incredible. Got this for customer Robert. Months later he had a problem, so it's taken me a little while, and it turned out to be a connector. I'm going to show you a little bit about what's been done to this. So we hadn't done a wallakazam. We'll do a wallakazam. All right, so we've got the back glass off. You can see where I used some brighter LEDs to highlight the cue balls, the billiards balls on the table. And here, what we ended up with, and it took a little while to figure out. It was causing all sorts of problems, but we had a bad connector right here on the main board. Through that process of figuring out things, we've got ourselves a new rectifier board, brand new driver board, brand new MPU board, and it took me a little while to figure this out and to get to the problem, but that's where it was. So just repinned that pin over there, and then everything come back. There was other issues. Let's see here. This was the main board, and this is solenoid driver board, and that one right there, you can see, really kind of burn up good. It was 3 or 4 things going at once, and that's why it took me a little while. Put these new boards from Alltech in to kind of help me narrow myself to where I needed to be to get down to the connector. And what I'll probably end up doing is sending these off to a corn-up Cauldron for repair. He does great work. You know, it does take him a few months to get stuff back, but does phenomenal work. So these boards I got from Alltech. You can pick those up through several sites, so you can go right to the Alltech site. And that's what I preferably do. He's a great guy. He'll walk you through anything. You know, he'll talk to you. Also takes his boards back. They're on warranty, and this guy's a great guy. So anyhow, finally got this one up and running. Let me see if we can't just demonstrate the game for a little bit. Cool game. All right, so back glass back on. You can see, and I'll give you another video of pictures where you can see, like when it's darker, how those extra bright LEDs enhance those cue balls. And I did sprinkle a few down in here just because some of these can be a little dark. You know how that is with some of the older Bally's, just to kind of spruce them up. Did keep some of the original lighting all back through the machine, under the playfield, even up in here. Just used those a little bit sporadically just to kind of brighten up the machine. But I don't know if I can do much one-handed, but we'll see. So there's your 1 ball, 2, 3, 4, and it'll add it right down here. Let's see if I can get a couple licks on it. But you can see the memory, it'll keep up, see? So number 1, and when you're playing another person, so the first go round is the low, then the second player 2 would be all your high balls. You see we got another one, 2. This does have the chimes, love the chimes. Try to see if we can. Trying to play a little bit one-handed. Oh! But you get the picture. It is cool when it's in 2-player, when it, because it'll go down to the high balls. And then when you're done, it'll give you a chance to shoot the 8 ball over here. Really cool game. Here's a little close look of the play field. And back glass. Sorry for all the glares, you know. sun's out. And just another chance to check this out. Really cool machine. And it did take me a minute to figure out what was going on, you know, but typically I'll go through and, you know, clean the connectors and pins. Just, you know, I couldn't get a good hold on it. I didn't know where it was coming from, and it took me a while to chase it down. But, you know, thanks to the guys at Alltech and great guy over there, Alltech Dave. Was able to get to the bottom of this. I recommend his boards to anyone with a Bally machine, and even Stern. He does Bally and Stern, and is just a great guy to work with. Anyway, y'all, here we go. This is the Bally. I believe this is either 78 or 79. First year for the memory. 8 ball. In incredible shape. Going back to Robert today. Getting it out of here and getting it onto his property where he can get back to enjoying it. Y'all to get your game on today, give me a call, 843-450-0171. Get your game on today.